you do a tool touch off?
No.
You want to?
No.
Okay. I know some of you has been playing over here already, so. Okay, to set a 0 point,
What's your 0 point for?
so that's setting your part 0.
On your part. Your part's
Yep.
in there.
My part's in my vise, so I'm going to come in here and I'm going to get out of the camera's way. This probably isn't a good example. Well, it'll take you through it. This tool's not touched off. But, so you have an edge finder, you come over, you find the edge of your part. You've got to turn, so once you're in the jog mode, it thinks you're in the jog mode. So I'm just in the DRO screen. I'm going to come over, I'm going to find the edge of my part with an edge finder. Then I'm going to have to shut this off. Then say I'm setting my X right now, or I'll do both. X, what's your X position? 0. That's now my X0. Y is the same way. Say Y0. Oops. 0 and I've set. And Z's the same way.
So if you're using this though, you want to put in -2.
It knows the length of that tool. So it does the math.
So you don't have to count that anywhere. It just knows it's 2 inches.
Right.
Really? Seems like you'd have to either tell it at the tool that you're actually 2 inches above where you really want to be.
Well, you
or
did when you touched it
on
off.
your part. If you touch off,
You set that one.
oh,
We just set every tool to here, and then here we're just going to take a known tool. So this one hasn't been touched off, so this isn't really a good example. But a touched off tool that you know is touched off, come down to the top of your part, and let's
So
say
you
you're going to
touch that
face,
tool off.
you touch that tool, a known tool.
right.
Right now, tool number 5,
So you wouldn't use this when you're setting up the 0 on your part.
no. Tool number 5 is not set. So this is really not a good example. But if it was set, then I could just come in here and say Z, say I wanted to, is going to face 25 off or 20 off to clean up the top of it or something. I could say 0.02. Now it thinks it's 20 thou positive.
Or if you didn't want to touch your tool down to the part because you didn't want to put a mark in it, and you wanted to use this instead, you touch off on this, and then you would want to put
2 inches.
-2 inches?
Plus.
Plus 2. Oh,
Where
yeah.
am I
Because
in
you're-
relation to my
you're
part
2
0?
inches above the part at that point.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
And if in that scenario, if you wanted to face, say, 10 or 20 off, it'd be 2 inches and 10 thou.
Yeah.
Where am I in relation to part 0? I'm positive of part 0, however much.
So you
Does
want
that
to.
make sense?
So this
So
is
if you touched
after
off
facing.
that-
So the facing operation would take that into account. If
You
have
just need to know in your head, how much am I going to deck off the top of this? How much am I going to face off? 10 thou should clean it up. So if you came down with this and touched off, you could go Z 2.01.
Yeah. Okay.
If you're on the
Now
end,
when it
if you're on
comes
the end,
down.
you're putting in where you're on the end of the end mill, how far you're looking down from the part.
Yes. I'm the end mill. Where am I from part 0? I'm positive of part 0. And then in that facing toolpath, I told it to finish at 0.
Okay.
I could have said stock was 0
That
and
makes sense.
programmed everything negative, but that just confuses
You
me.
want to
I'm a
finish
simple
it.
guy.
Okay.
I like top to be 0.
Good.
Make sense?
Most of the time we use 0, 0, 0.
Yeah. That's what you should do.
I'm
sure I was, with that facing routine, did you set how big of area that you're gonna face on that?
Yeah. So I gave it 2 corners. You gotta give it 2 opposing corners, and it don't care which corners, they just need to be opposing. And it does the math and draws the box.
And then you told it you wanted to finish at 0, knowing that when you set up your part, you're going to be, your blank that you put in there is going to be a little bit above 0.
So if you come into Program Edit, so that's the active program, you've got to go to Beginning. So I'll come back to this. Go to Beginning. There's my face mill. I told it to start at 0, 0. It's 6 inches in the X. Whoop, it's -4 in the Y. 100 thou clearance, and it's going to finish at 0. It's doing 1 pass. Z finish cut, I told it 0 because I just want to do a single pass. If I told it 10 thou, it would take 2 passes. RPM, plunge rate, feed rate, what tool, what diameter the tool is. So now that I've set this, so if this is a job you know you're going to run repeatedly and you're never going to move that vise, you could actually go and figure out where these ball lock positions are and enter them in there, just so when you rerun the job, if you know everything. Their thought process is they've got the subplate that's ball lock, and the vise is physically attached to that. They just set it on. They know their vise is never going to move. That may not be the case here. You know, that vise may move around.
I think we should get a substrate, mount that vise to it, and if you want to mount like a vacuum vise to it, swap them out.
They sell blank subplates. It's already got ball locks in it and everything. It's just an aluminum subplate. And I don't know how much they are. I'd have to look it up. But then it's quick and easy. Yeah, it's quick and easy to swap things in and out. I think everything is it in that manual? I think I've seen the location of those ball locks in a manual somewhere. You could build a subplate and buy some Jergens ball locks for probably a lot cheaper than what they're selling them for.
Yeah, that's your job, Randy.
Yeah, if you got, I want to say theirs looks like it's probably 3/4 or 1 inch aluminum plate. Yeah. But it makes it quick and easy if you do need to swap things out. Then you can just drop them on there, tighten them down, you're good to go. And you know that vise is never going to move, and this is a repeat job.
Yeah, but if they come over starting in production. Well, that's on Canada to find the one that send it to India.
So once you've set your part 0, if I come back here to that's not where I want to go.
You set everything to 0, you put 2 points.
We done 2 inches, assuming that we were here, and it's just gonna, it's not gonna do Z, it's just gonna do X and Y. So Z goes to a position. That position's a safety position. So let's say
Yeah, I fought with that.
you've dealt with that a little bit. Okay, so let's say your tools are all short and you don't want to go all the way home for it to go into a tool change. You can go back here into your setup, into your tool table, and set a Z safety. So you can change that 10 inch to, you know,